What's up, dearest wonderful people? It's Oliver here. Welcome back to another video. It's been a while. It's been literally over a whole month since I've made a video. The main reason is just that YouTube has become less important to me, and that sounds kind of... Most YouTubers don't want to say that. They want to say, oh yeah, I'm going to be uploading more. They want to apologize and do better about their frequency of uploading, but actually the thing is I've become more at peace with not uploading that frequently. It's just that other things have taken more priority in my life, like my social life, my friends, my family. I'm about to have a foster brother, which is so exciting. He'll probably be in some videos. And also skateboarding. Can't really skate right now since it's wet and rainy and snowy. It was fall 2 seconds ago, and then it just started snowing, so that's cool. It's kind of sad that fall's already over. Spring and fall are too short, and summer and winter too long, but it just do be like that. And I used to get stressed out if I didn't upload a video in like a week or 2 weeks, but now I'm just like, it's fine. You know, YouTube is a hobby. Making videos is my hobby, and hobbies are supposed to be fun, and they become not fun when you start stressing over it. So I'm just gonna post at my leisure when I have time, because other things take up time in my life. Like, I have a life, and my life isn't just YouTube. Do you know what I mean? So that's the tea. Snow is actually beautiful though. Like, when you think about it, there's no one like making the snow, deciding to make it snow. It's just Mother Nature doing her thing. It is amazing. And also, homework takes up a lot of time. I'm kind of slow in my work, I get distracted easily, but also there's a lot of homework, and I just think that's dumb. Dear schools, you do not need to plan our time outside of school. I have my own passions, my own hobbies, my own interests that I can grow from and spend time on. Like, I already just worked for 7 hours. That's enough, you know what I mean? And also, I've just not really been in the mood a lot of the time to make videos. Like, I am Oliver the Joy Boy, but recently I've been kind of Oliver the Sad Boy, and it's fine. Like, that's just life. I think I'm starting to realize what it's like to be normal, if that makes any sense, because like some people ask me, my friends and stuff, and some people like through the comments say like, why are you so happy all the time? And I think I used to be like constantly euphoric, but I was just living in this bubble, fake bubble of euphoria, and it was nice, but it wasn't, I mean, it was real, but now I'm experiencing more real things, more changes, and more, a little bit more sadness, and I'm not complaining about my life. My life is great. I love my life. Some people would die for my life. Even with my bits of sadness, I have a wonderful life, and I'm very grateful for that, but recently there's just been more things getting me down, and that's okay. I think it's how I said in my last video, it's better to face sadness than put on a fake facade of positivity, because then you can deal with the sadness or stress or whatever and move on. And one of the things that was getting me down that I want to share a little bit about and what I learned from it was this thing with a girl, and I was heartbroken, but that's alright. It do be like that sometimes. If you want to help yourself get through something, just tell yourself that it do be like that. That is really the root of every problem. So I'm not going to tell you about the details of what happened, because obviously that's personal, but I want to share with you what I learned from it, and maybe if you're going through the same thing, you can take some of these tips and use it yourself. So here's the tea of how it happened. So there was this girl, and I was crazy about her, okay? And I fell for her kind of quickly. You can't really stop your heart, you know? Your heart just kind of has a mind of its own, and your emotions just roll without your own control. They just do their own thing, and you can't help yourself when you feel a certain way about a certain person, you know what I mean? So I liked this girl, and I told her how I felt, and she didn't feel the same way. I'm not sure if she did like me or whatever, but she didn't want a relationship, and that's completely understandable. Like, some people just feel that way, and I have to respect how she feels. So there was nothing I could do to make her feel the same way that I did, but I just had to cope with the fact that I had to get over her. So I want to share with you what I learned from this experience and my tips to you on how to get over a girl or a boy, you know, whatever you're into, doesn't matter. But before I proceed, I want to say that, you know, when people post on Instagram or whatever and take a jab at someone they want to say something to, but they're too weak to say it to that person, they indirectly say something mean to a person that they want to be mean to. I'm not trying to do that. I've completely made my feelings clear to this girl, and we're completely chill. We're homies now. She was one of my best friends, and she still is now. So we're completely on the same page. I'm not that kind of person who would indirectly be mean to someone or indirectly get a message across. I'm just gonna be straight up with someone. If you want to say something, just say it. You know what I mean? Okay. So the first thing is just let yourself cry. Part of getting over someone or just being sad is getting the sadness out, and sometimes that comes out verbally and sometimes it comes out physically in tears, and that's okay. You just have to let yourself cry. So just cry. That's step one. Don't be afraid to cry. You might think, oh, you know, I'm stronger than that. I'm not that weak. But what reflects true strength is knowing how to deal with sadness, and that is a really good way to deal with sadness, just to let it out. So that's step one. Step two is music. Music heals so much. It's weird. You don't think that just sounds could make you feel so much better, but they do. So I just have this playlist on Spotify that is for when I'm feeling sad. Some of the songs make me more sad, which kind of in a way makes me feel better because like the song is resonating with my feelings. You know what I mean? And some songs are like jolly, you know, feel better soon kind of vibe, and that works too. These are some of the songs that are really good for me personally. But just listen to music, okay? It heals, I swear. And also get your anger out physically. And I wasn't really angry at someone. I wanted to be mad at her. I wanted to be mad at myself, but neither of us did anything wrong. I couldn't help how I felt, and it's not her fault that she didn't feel the same way. That's just how life is. So I wanted to be mad, and a way anger comes out is physically punching. Punch inanimate objects like punching bags. I got in trouble at school for punching a water fountain. So don't do that. Instead, punch pillows and punching bags, because that's more logical. Next step is talking to people who you can trust, like just talking to your friends about what you're feeling, because another part of healing is being able to verbally let out your emotions. Sometimes you can get advice, or sometimes you can just talk, just tell someone how you're feeling. That definitely helps heal the wounds of a heartbreak. And if you're going through heartbreak right now and you're feeling that no, there's no other fish in the sea. She was the one. He was the one. There's nobody else. There is somebody else. There is somebody else, okay? That's the way I felt about this girl. I was like, no, how can I move on when like she was it, chief? When my heart was broken, I was like, no, there's no way. That's just doesn't, no. But now, after a few weeks of healing, I realized, yeah, there are other girls, and it's fine. That's life. And it's not like the other girls are second choice or anything. It's that once your heart heals, you lose feelings for that person that you had feelings for, and then those same feelings or stronger feelings develop for the next relationship you have. Next thing is hugs. Embracing your arms in someone else's is a beautiful thing. Whoever came up with that concept was actually kind of cool. It makes you feel like someone else is there for you, because when you're going through something that's sad, or when you are sad, you feel like you're alone. But a hug makes you feel like you're protected, and it symbolizes like love and just caring, you know, and that's great for when you're feeling something sad. Last step in Oliver's guide to healing from heartbreak is do something you love. Do something to get your mind off things. This is actually too dark. This is actually too dark. The first 2 points I made were basically saying like just accept sadness, let it out, face it. But this point is to do something that distracts you and something that you love. So that thing for me is skateboarding, and I haven't showcased that a lot on my channel, but I have so much skateboarding footage actually that I'm gonna make into more videos, so stay tuned for that. Alright, it's getting really dark and the quality's bad, I'm sorry. But when I'm skateboarding, it's just my mind and my body is in another dimension. I feel so free, and just life is blissful while skateboarding. So that was another healing thing that just healed me. Yeah, good sentence. Pause for a second. Okay, something that I forgot to mention while I was filming that is of note when it comes to heartbreak is that your emotions are kind of like a roller coaster. Some random day could be great and you just like completely forget about your broken heart, and then the next day everything just sucks. It's weird, but you just have to roll with it. And actually, you can do all these steps. You can like listen to music, hug people, talk to people. You can do every single one of these things I'm telling you. But the thing that's gonna heal the most is time. You can't do all the things I'm telling you in like a day and be okay. You can do these things that will help you along, but really the biggest healer is time. So just let it take time. That's basically it, but that's just me. Those are some things that I did to help my heart. And I don't want you to feel sorry for me. This isn't like a sob story. This is literally me just sharing what I learned, and maybe if you're going through the same thing, or you know someone who's going through the same thing, it could help you or them or whatever. We're helping each other. We're learning, growing, experiencing, and just living life. And I still have footage from DC when I went to DC in August. I made 2 videos from that trip, but I still have 2 more videos to make. I realize those videos are late, but I've been busy with life. So that's it. Thank you for listening to me rant on. So I want you to know I'm not just going to be doing these life reflection, life lessons kind of videos, but it's just my YouTube channel is a way for me to share what's going on in this little brain and what's going on in my life, and I just figured this was a significant thing, a significant experience that I want to share a little bit about. So peace out, respect your elders, have a euphoric rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.